We are talking about Awkwafina. You may know her from the summer hit movies Ocean's 8 and Crazy Rich Asians. She's an actress, a comedian, and a rapper who's redefining what it means to be an Asian American woman.
Oh my God, you look amazing.
I know, some things never change, right?
In her movies and music, Awkwafina is a study in contradictions, both brash and bold, and also shy and awkward. Your name is actually Nora.
Yes.
And you developed Awkwafina as really an alternate persona to, if I understand it correctly, the shy girl that Nora is or was.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's what she became. Awkwafina induces the panic attacks and Nora takes them. And Awkwafina is just the girl that doesn't care.
That no-fear attitude helped her break through in the all-female hit Ocean's 8 and the all-Asian blockbuster Crazy Rich Asians, now the highest-grossing rom-com in a decade, and up for a Best Picture Golden Globe.
The way that we're portrayed in media directly affects how we're treated in the real world. And with the success of Crazy Rich Asians, Asians are being, we're not really like the butt end of the joke anymore. I think that people are considering us in a more serious way.
And one more time right here.
Do you go in and look at every role or every opportunity that comes to you and step back and say, how will this play out in my community?
Yes.
You do?
100%, yes. I don't think a lot of other actors, you know, maybe white actors can say that they have to represent for their community, but for people of color, we do. And it's a responsibility that I take very, very seriously.
Raised in Queens, New York in a Chinese-Korean family, Awkwafina learned early the value of making people laugh after her mother passed away when she was just 4.
I lost my mom at a very young age. I developed humor as kind of this mechanism because I didn't like dealing with a crying adult. And I think that every comedian, you know, they always have some kind of adversity. We need validation. We need people's laughter so bad. It's the fuel.
As a young adult, it fueled her to make her own rap videos, poking fun at Asian stereotypes and promoting girl power in her signature raw style. You did this video that went viral. It's about women's private parts, right? And you were working in a PR agency, and I read that you said it was the worst day of my life because you walked in and they fired you, and you said you can't be out doing videos about women's private parts and expressing your creativity and have a 401k job.
Exactly.
Which I loved.
It's true.
And tell me about that day, that moment when you realized you're not the 401k girl.
Getting fired was one of the most disgraceful days of my life. I'm still mad about it. I'm like, I still have zero closure. But at the same time, nothing big will happen in your life unless there's a major loss, unless there's a major risk. I had a very important choice. Go on to monster.com and look for jobs, or see if this could work.
And work it did.
My name is Awkwafina.
This year, she became the second Asian woman ever to host Saturday Night Live. Does the Nora that has panic attacks, does she think like, how am I going to top this?
I just don't want to work in an insurance company in 4 years. And they're like, okay, Nora from HR, just like, you know, get me a coffee for once or something. I want it to continue. Maybe making my family proud, proving my dad that this was a good choice and I didn't have to be a meat inspector or an air traffic controller. Like, this worked out. So there you go, Dad. I'm being interviewed by Maria Shriver right now, Dad.